Lopez, who's gone for the return, and Rafinha's in the middle, and Lewandowski makes it in abundance this evening. But Barca are really on the up at this moment in time, and the difficult team to beat. Well, let's see if Dortmund can get a real foothold in this tie. No free kick, says the referee. Lamine Yamal looking to combine with Lewandowski.
It wasn't a foul, and Benzabani stayed down as if he's been poleaxed by something. I don't know why he's holding the back of his head, but it wasn't a foul. He was trying to hold the ball up, and then any contact, he was falling over.
Rafinha gets it back again off Pedri. And there were several in the box there for Barcelona, and turned behind for the first corner kick of the game by Benzabani.
Yeah, brilliant again. Lewandowski, Rafinha, he was onside. The 1-2 at Lewandowski. You haven't got a lot of confidence in it, have you, when you see how they're defending against this Barca side?
Too much on that for everybody in the box for Barca. Kovac at Bayern before taking over the head coach role when Kovac left the club. There's a lot of mutual respect between them as Lewandowski gets the decision. Out to meet him. Oh, lovely play by Lamine Yamal. Such a tight angle, but he couldn't resist the effort.
Well, he got caught up in the moment. Lewandowski made a beautiful run. This is nice.
Rafinha. Pedri. Rafinha gets the return. Fermin Lopez in the box. Lewandowski wants to. Good save by Kobel.
There's 3 good chances in 7 minutes. It could be a long, long night. Again, so easy to cut through. Rafinha, yet again, pulls one back to level.
In Spain today, as you'd expect.
Well, they loved it under here in Barcelona. Real Madrid were absolutely battered last night, weren't they? Good and proper by Arsenal. They put in an outstanding performance. Leaving them. There's a sense of defenders are just dropping and allowing Lewandowski and Rafinha to pop off them.
Guirassy looks to get to that, and nearly did.
Offside. That's the only thing about Guirassy. Sometimes he just floats offside. Surely he's looking across the line and can see. He's offside, he's offside, he's offside.
Such an engine on him. Never seems to get tired. That's a nice ball, looking to get him behind them.
Oh, he did well, did well. Not renowned for his pace, is he? Emre Can. But he gets across, snuffs out the danger.
He's got a bit of a point to prove tonight, Emre Can, because it rather fell out of favour in the German side when Hansi Flick was in charge. Pedri will play this in. And it came to Rafinha. Can they counter here, Dortmund? Well, they can't because of...
He hasn't given a foul either.
Challenged by Balde.
He has to book him if it's no foul, because then it's a dive. It's either a foul or not.
Well, it's Chukwuemeka who's down.
I said before, in the studio.
Balde found by Rafinha, and he's gone for the return. Well, there were 3 in the box there. There's no chances taken by Benzabani, but again, the threat coming down.
Rafinha just comes off the back of the goal, on back onto the pitch, and receives that free kick, that corner.
Referee just holding up the play here.
Yeah, definitely a trademark that they've always had, going back to the Iniestas, the Busquets, the Xavis, always comfortable on the ball.
Well, they'll be really glad of that whistle there, as they looked under threat, Dortmund. Pedri always seems to be available, tried to seek out Lamine Yamal. Card as well for Adeyemi.
Bit of frustration by Adeyemi, but there wasn't anything in it, really, was it? He lobs it over his head. Kunde puts an arm.
Who can he pick out here? Set piece. Barcelona take the lead. Pau Kubasi's first Champions League goal.
Yeah, it'll count. Inigo Martinez at the far post heads it back to a central defensive partner.
The top scorer in the Champions League then is credited with the goal, but that was one nervous wait for Rafinha.
He's Adeyemi. He is walking a fine line, isn't he? He is walking a fine line. Let's hope that's just accidental. Referees having none of it, but he's already on a yellow for something stupid, pulling hair.
Lamine Yamal will latch onto this. Rafinha's arriving in the box. Couldn't pick him out. But it's a big few minutes this for Dortmund, Steve, isn't it?
Yeah, not like him, Lamine Yamal. He could have had another touch and put in Lewandowski instead.
Fermin Lopez. Oh, Anton misjudged that. And it came to Lewandowski.
Yeah, lovely position by Fermin Lopez.
Well, he looked to try and pick out Rafinha. He did, and he found him, but he couldn't get the effort on target.
And that's how simple and how quick it can change. Dortmund on the attack. Really poor ball.
Danger here. Lamine Yamal. Rafinha. Fermin Lopez. Adeyemi up against Koundé. And Chukwuemeka with the shot. And Gittins is in there too. But they are creating chances here, Dortmund.
Yeah, that's what Adeyemi should do. Use his pace, and it's Kubasi. Gets the block, and that's just the...
With the clearance. Gittins. Well, here at TNT Sports, we're supporting the Disasters Emergency Committee's Myanmar earthquake appeal. Please text TNT Sports to 7. So a minimum of 60 seconds added time at the end of the half. Girassi. Oh, lovely turn! And into side netting it went.
Yeah, I don't know whether he was offside then. Let's have a look here. No, he was onside, but he takes it well. Kubasi's gambling. That was nice.
And the half-time whistle goes. And whilst it is Barcelona who'll go in a goal to the goods, courtesy of Rafinha's effort on the line, which he rather nicked off Pau Kubasi, Dortmund have had a... Mecha, his first start tonight since January. It's a good run, this, and it was swatched wide in the end. The effort from Gittins, bit of intent from Dortmund.
Yeah, better. Cutting in from the left.
Girassi. Pedri now for Barcelona. Lamine Yamal. Koundé points where he wants it. Lamine Yamal with the ball in there. Rafinha! And Lewandowski! It's a second. Right at the start of the second half. It's a lovely move. It's what we've come to expect of this Barcelona. And Robert Lewandowski was on the end of it against one of his former clubs.
Yeah, the trident up top. All involved in the goal, and it comes from sloppy Borussia Dortmund. We cannot let this get away from them.
Lewandowski goes down and gets the free kick. And Anton saying he was pulling my shirt.
Talking about was more visible. I think they have dropped a little bit. They don't take as many chances. They certainly haven't done tonight. I remember watching them play.
Retired.
Super Cup, Champions League, La Liga.
All given away cheaply, and it's Fermin Lopez! Oh, how close was that?
You said it, Adam. Given away cheaply. You said it. It's actually quite amateurish, really.
Lamine Yamal twisting Ben Sabani inside and out, and it's Fermin Lopez! Great block, and then over. They must be wondering how on earth they've not got a third here.
Yeah, Fermin Lopez trying to place that. Hits Emre Can. Lovely play by Lamine Yamal. Left foot, right foot, chopping inside.
Fermin Lopez, who's gone for the return, and Rafinha's in the middle, and Lewandowski makes it free. So swift on the counter. Dortmund could not live with them. And it's Robert Lewandowski who does the damage again.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Dortmund's given the ball away, albeit
as vehemently as he plays, because he said of some of his critics, I can't use one of the words that he said, but basically he said they don't know what they're talking about.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of that, isn't he? There's plenty of that. A lot of people don't know what they're talking about.
Brandt, that was risky.
Oh my word.
And here come Barcelona. Rafinha with the pass. And it's another one. This time, Lamine Yamal. All three of the front three have got on the score sheet. They are going to take some stopping in the Champions League this season. But Dortmund were wide open.
Changed on, he rinse and repeat. Dortmund lose the ball.
Brandt.
Look at this line that they play there.
And they've been caught out here, perhaps. And Bayer! Now the flag goes up. Just for a moment, they thought they'd restored a little bit of respectability to the scoreline.
It'll be interesting, though, Duranville at the far post. I mean, he doesn't need to.
One goal, it'll give them that little bit.
Yeah, and I think, you know, the plethora of substitutions by Barca has got them a little bit dishevelled. So there was an opportunity to exploit and try and get a goal.
Or at least a couple of the goals. And there is the full-time whistle. Barcelona have 1 foot, you might argue, in the semi-finals. They haven't been that far in this competition since 2019, but they've got a massive opportunity. Some might say it's even already done this time. Lamine Yamal on the score sheet tonight. All of the front three were on the score sheet. Lewandowski against one of his former clubs with a brace, taking him to 40 goals.